Hierarchy. There is a three-tiered hierarchy in Christianity, and each tier has three different kinds of angels, according on how near to God a person is. The uppermost orders, which include the archangels, cherubim, and seraphim, the lower orders with the principalities, angels, and the archangels, and the middle orders with the dominions, virtues, and powers. Seraphim. The word seraph in Hebrew literally means resin. The plural form serums can refer to either the flaming or scorching ones. The name stems from their unwavering dedication to their role, is evident in their fierce, continuous, and determined nature. The seraphim were initially witnessed by Isaiah during his vision of God's throne. He describes them as having a human head and 6 wings, 2 of which are used to cover their faces, 2 of which are used to fly, and 2 of which are used to cover their feet. The seraphim are in close proximity to God's throne, acting as its custodians, and they sing "Holy, holy, holy" all day long. Cherubim. Ezekiel initially saw the cherubim during a vision. The 4 faces Ezekiel depicts for the cherub are the face of a man, signifying humanity, the face of an ox, signifying domestic animals, the face of a lion, signifying wild animals, and the face of an eagle, signifying birds. They also had ox feet, a lion's body, and wings covered with eyes that are visible in the vision. Aquinas states that the cherubim are defined by knowledge, whereas the seraphim are characterized by their burning love for God. Ezekiel depicts cherubim guarding God's throne, hence the cherubim could be classified as the sentinels of the throne of God. Ophanim. In addition to seeing a cherub, Ezekiel saw an op known as the throne. This is not the same as the throne that God sits on. Instead, Ezekiel describes it as wheels within wheels that are covered in ice, contain a multicolored fire that contains living creatures, and when they speak, there is a noise that sounds like thunder and trumpets. It is believed that these wheels are the actual wheels of the Lord's heavenly chariot. Dominions. Starting with the second tier, we have the dominions. They are pictured holding the seal of God in their left hand and a golden staff in their right, signifying that they rule over other angels and carry out God's will. The dominions' functions include leading the angels under them and maintaining order in the universe by controlling the stars and planets. They also intervene on Earth when there is a major conflict between humans and have the authority to decide who wins that conflict based on God's judgment, so they are primarily seen as judges. Virtues. When someone begins to lose faith in God, virtues are said to be in charge of nature and the elements, such as storms. They also perform miracles. Virtuous people are pictured holding 2 hands, one holding red roses and the other holding white lies. The white lies stand for God's perfection, while the red roses stand for Christ's love for humanity. Powers. The impartial arbiters are the dominions. The powers are supposed to be God's anti-demon force. They are the ones battling demons and fallen angels and defending the physical boundary between heaven and earth, which is why they are constantly at war with the demons. Additionally, whenever a human dies, it is the powers that individually escort every soul into heaven or hell. For this reason, they are always depicted as having armor on and holding some sort of weapon. Lastly, virtues are the positive force that deal mercy and healing. Principalities. Let's begin the third tier immediately. As the earthly equivalent of the dominions in heaven, the principalities are typically portrayed as wearing crowns and are the ones who bestow blessings on humans. Unlike all the other angels recovered so far, they are on earth in the same space and time as humans, but humans are still unable to see them. Their role is to rule over certain areas of earth, such as nations, cities, or even governments and kings. They also carry down orders and messages from the higher tiers to the lower tiers. Many of the fallen angels that follow are thought to. Archangels. Archangels are seen to be the leaders of their own ranks rather than a separate class of angels. They are also thought to be the most significant and powerful angels, which is why they are given names in contrast to all other angels. There are 7 archangels. Michael is the seraphim's warrior and leader. Raphael is the leader of virtues and the healer. Uriel, the cherubim's leader, is remorse. The messenger is Gabriel. Azrael is the angel of death, while Ariel is Chamuel's relatives. Only the rankings are known to us. Michael. There is a theory that states that Lucifer was once a warrior archangel who was replaced by Michael after he fell from grace. Lucifer may also have been a cherub or as of a time when he was still in heaven. Raphael and Uriel lead what ranks the other 4 archangels led is unknown. They are all warriors of some kind.
However, Michael specifically is meant to defeat the devil himself at the end of our timeline. Angels. In a technical sense, none of the other groups are angels. Angels are thought to belong to a different category. They are the closest to humans and are God's messengers. They are also known as guardian angels, and according to legend, every person on earth has one job, which is to protect God's followers on earth. Angels are adept at blending in with humans, some of them even manage to pass for regular humans, making it impossible for anyone to know they are angels. They are always depicted as tall humans with wings. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel for more enthusiastic content.